Hello there. Okay. So yeah, gotta get on with things. Notably my fleet climb. My fleet climb's really just slumped a bit. So yeah, we've got a minute and a half until we can go into a battle with SWGOH, and hopefully it's the same cooldown for Temin, who only has one battle to do, thankfully. So yeah, bit of a hectic, 14 minutes ahead? So let's see if we can get there. I don't know why I was looking at the clock when I could have just looked at that timer there. But yeah, it's been a weird hour or so as far as we just had to nip into town to get some Christmas cards. And then we've had to do some wrapping. Well, I say we've had to do some wrapping. I've helped with some wrapping. So yeah, just been a bit busy. Hey up, Wing Grace, how you doing? But yeah, I've been alright, gonna say. I've taken my dog for a walk. That was a big one for me because it was like okay weather, and I feel like she hasn't gone out in decent weather for a bit. So yeah, that was a nice little thing for her. Alright, just pumping myself up for this now. I lost your GAC but still went 2-1, got promoted, very nice. I say at a cost of my sanity right now. I'm in Kyber 2 on both accounts, and it feels like I'm facing 8 GL accounts every round now. I probably aren't, but it feels that way. Even as my GL count increases, everyone else's does, so you don't really feel the benefit of getting these extra ones. Alright, I'm just bobbing along and I'm not actually thinking I've got to get into a battle here. Right, Cecil, you can wait, pal. Alright. This could be a warm-up for GAC. As always, RNG plays its part. I've played it once. I can't say it was something that I really enjoyed, but it wasn't bad either. It was just something that I think, as far as from a new player perspective, as far as I don't actually, well, at least at that point I hadn't played anything in the genre, it was a lot to take in. I've since started playing Marvel Snap, which isn't exactly the same, I've heard, but it's the same kind of idea of card collecting game. Yeah, I feel like I should give it another go. It's just finding the time for it right now. Yeah, I mean, thankfully I was streaming it at the time and someone was with me explaining what to do, etc. I think it was just that feeling of you kind of want to just jump straight in, don't you? And it feels very awkward when you need that hand-holding, if you like. It's not just for Magic the Gathering, that it's pretty much any game. You know, you don't want someone being able to sit with you and say, right, this is how you do it. You kind of want to just be able to do it on your own. But equally, I don't think I gave it enough of a chance. You won comfortably, 2026 to 1624. He couldn't clear your Malikos visas. Ooh. I will have words with him. I will let him know that he's put shame on the guild. We're going to say congrats though, Liam. They bought that out so we can base it. And we'll do that. Yeah, it's like I said at the time, I thought you got the edge, but I was hoping Penn's GL count might count for something, but don't say no worries, Wing Grace, I'll catch you around, man. Are you going 3-0 this week after a 0-3 week? Very nice, that. Start with the sub. Thank you very much.
Thanks for dropping JJ a prime sub Esteld _. Hello there. Happy holidays, JJ and fam.
Thank you very much, Estelle. That's very nice of you. I'm going to say same to you and your family as well. I'll be honest, I was a little distracted as that was going off because as much as I love that Sonic Boom, it's like double overlays and I didn't know how to stop it. But yeah, thank you very much, Estelle. Hope you're doing alright. Let's do a flyby. Actually, I think we're in full auto mode now because the AI's got to do really bad to mess that up. It's certainly within the realms of possibility. Okay, so let's get this done. Okay, so they'll go first, but our Sith Assassin should be faster. Yeah. It's such a weird battle, this, as far as... I feel like I'm getting the hang of it, but it's when the speeds are all different, that's when I get really frazzled. It doesn't take much to confuse me. Okay. I'm trying to work out what the next conquest feats are going to be. I've got this rattling round in my head. Like, what has come out in the last 3 months that they'd be like, okay, we want you to work on this? No worries, Aranya, we'll do that in a moment. Actually, saying that, I can do that here. Well, yeah, morning drafts, how you doing? Pop that there. We're doing alright, Aranya. I'm going to say, just the last fleet battles before we get into GA. How about yourself? I feel like you've had a quiet week. No, the feeling drafts. I've got a monster here just try and perk me up a little bit. Okay. Ooh, that's not nice. Why do I feel like we've lost priority here? Yeah, I think we've lost priority here. Yeah, I think they ult first. This is... I can't wait this one out. Oh. I don't know, maybe we've got enough in us still to win. You've not been playing Snap as much this season. I'm still doing my dailies. I feel like now that I got Infinite early this season, it's less pressure. So I'm kind of enjoying it more for that. I can goof around a little bit. Mum's doing alright, thank you for asking, Drafts. We've been out to town today just to get some Christmas cards, so even though she didn't actually go out to the car, she did at least get out and about. A bit of seeing things and all that. Oh yes. Got to love mirrors, especially when it's like this and you essentially need a PhD to work out how to navigate them. If I got a heal, I would use it there, but I don't think I have. Yep, there it goes. By the way, hello, Offrey. How you doing? I did see on YouTube, I just forgot to say hello. Like I say, this battle does take a teeny weeny bit of concentration. I'm actually going forfeit because I think it's more time efficient. 6 minutes. We do a refresh now. We could probably still get in for Crimson's battle. Probably. 2 minutes there. Moments ago, you full cleared GAC. Edge Grown Up Son offering tactical advice is much better than you than your game. Now have to wait for your opponent to attack. It's a chance for you to get 3-0. Well, good luck on the 3-0. I mean, I haven't got kids, but I always get the feeling that kids are quite smart as far as when it comes to games. I think there's like this part of their brain that is more open to thinking things through, like a bit of imagination. So, yeah, I'm not too surprised by that. I find that pretty cool. You bought the finalizer pack, you got the Command Shuttle 7-star Slackers ready after the event. Very nice. I'm still waiting for the event to come around, like you, so yeah, it's been a bit of a slog waiting. When's the next raid? It is going to be, just thinking, probably about a week, I estimate. I'd have to have a look at the actual raid tickets. I think you need 180,000, so we might be a way off still. I haven't actually seen the count. Let's do that. I had both RNG points go in my favour here, so this should be a clean win. And the AI did that, so we're looking good. Time-wise as well, just a little additional thing. We're on 1 minute 40, so we should be able to hop straight over to Crimson. Yep, still on cooldown here. Yeah, let's put a battle here on full auto, just get my squad arena battle done for the day. I keep saying to myself, I should do this battle at night. You know, like when I'm doing like all of my other dailies, like farming my Angie, I should just put this on auto before I log off. I'm not used to it being a daytime one. If you don't want the scythe, you've probably got a nice bit of flexing there. Is there an enemy here? No. 1 minute 40, I couldn't win a battle here anyway, but that's just too short a time now. I was hopeful I could get one in, but yeah, practically beating a Leviathan with profundity in under 2 minutes. Nah. Oh well, we got top 10. Okay, so we'll just do a squad battle here as well. Someone has kindly left in us of Eternal Emperor. I need to change these automated messages as well. It's like this one here with the grey hair. I was actually disappointed. My mum does shave my hair, and yeah, she found a grey hair, or a couple of grey hairs last time. So yeah, if you would like to help me get to 1,000 YouTube subscribers before the entire of my hair goes grey, you know, do drop me a sub if you haven't already. But yeah, it feels like that's kind of got redundant now. Oh, okay. Is that a bit better? But yeah, I think that's everything for Tammin. I don't really want to use Cantina Angie yet, but we are a little bit close to getting Marauder. Oh, hang on, I've just realised I'm not doing the battle here. I was just chilling there. I'm trying to get in the Christmas spirit. I mean, like downstairs, I had a playlist on. I was like, go on, let's see if we can feel it a bit. Yeah, I need 10 of these. I'm not going to get 10 without doing a refresh. And I've already done my 3, so we'll just wait there. I don't really trust this on full auto. Let's get rid of Brood. Alright, so we wasted the insta-kill, it seems. Okay. So, this is why you don't put this match on full auto then, for sure. Ability blocker's useful there. Right. Unless I'm mistaken, we should just be able to break Palpatine with the health now. Just being able to go into protection. There we go. I'm trying to get this Qui-Gon feat done and it's just taking forever. Granted, I'm doing a battle a day, so... I feel like I'm facing a lot more HGL opponents. So... not a good difference, I guess. Yeah, we've got to do 2 more, so that's not too bad. I think it's just a coincidence in a way, in the sense that I'm in Kyber 2, but everyone else is getting into Kyber 2 as well. Plus, you've got all these Lightspeed bundles that are giving people Ray and Slacker when they skipped them. So everyone's just jumping up. It does make sense, but it's also a little bit awkward. Okay, so last round, I surprised myself and got a win against Thesero Die. Trying to remember what happened. Not a lot, apparently. They took 5 battles on my Ray. 1 on my Jabba. Nothing anywhere else, so I'm guessing they kind of tilted. I don't think they did anything on the North Wall. Nope. I'm a little surprised, to be honest, because they did have the advantage. You know, I'd only cleared 1 wall. All they had to do was refocus up there and they could have won it. But instead they were like, nah, I'm done. So that was a very underwhelming win, but it was a win. So, yeah, we're in a surprise title fight. Cornholio. So, not a big GP difference, only 400k. 45 Zetas behind, 6 Omicrons behind, 12 total Relics behind. We have got the slight advantage with the Relic 5 pluses, so yeah, it's not the biggest difference maker, but still, it's better than not having it. We got the Datacron advantage, quite a big advantage if we're being honest, so hopefully that plays a big part in what goes on. And then you look at the mod scores, they're all pretty big chunky numbers for the differences. So, you know, that 36 with the 25s, that could really play a big part. And we're going to need it to count because this guy's got every GL. I've only got Jabba, JML, and Ray. So, yeah, we could really do with pulling out the stops here. And finally, ships. We've got them all. So, yeah, no big surprise there. Aran, you faced a lot of horrible opponents first week in Kyber 3, then you dropped to Kyber 4 and you faced 3 really meh opponents. I think that's the way it goes at times. It swings and roundabouts, isn't it? Okay, I'm not looking forward to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, no drops here. The fact that they didn't really do much down south, that's a bit rough. Yeah, of course, the stalled. I'm always here if you need to ask me anything, pal. Well, you know, we were all Discord, wherever. Right, so no hits on Fleet. I'm curious if they've tickled Jabba and Ray and they've failed, or if they've just not gone for it. My inclination is they've just ignored it. Yeah, they've ignored it. So, as Aranya said, this is looking rough. We've got JMK, Kenobi, Cat, Ray, Ben, Holdo, Adrad, Jabba, and Lord Vader, Raver, Royal Guard. If we go down south, we've got Malgus, Maul, Drogon Kron, Fin Poe, and Starkiller. So, that wall is pretty much impregnable. I just can't get through that Drogon Kron. I mean, yeah, from what I've heard, the only thing that can get through it is Seer Malakos, or even Slacker Malakos at that. So, my thought process is, I think we just need to focus up north, be as efficient as we can. Yeah, I mean, the Jabber hasn't got a Datacron and Peak, so that's pretty low-hanging fruit by comparison to mine. But, yeah, 4 GLs on the wall. It's not an easy wall. Saying that, though... Sorry, I'm just doing my quick arithmetic in my head. 4 GLs on that wall, 1 there. So, they've got 3 available on offense. They've got C Slacker and JML. Man, that's lucky. If it's worth anything, I can imagine that it's going to happen. You know, we've just talked about the matchmaking since they've made the changes, and I feel like I've faced a lot of 8GL accounts lately, or at least 7 or 8. So I think it's just how it's going, that there are people who've suddenly started climbing up a bit more than they were. It feels a bit like that. Remind me not to face your peak. Alright. My thoughts are, we're going to go with a cheesy counter to kick off, because it'll either work and we look great, or I'll look an idiot. So we might as well do something that makes me look like an idiot. Where are you, Rolo? I remember I've been looking at the roster reviews recently. Not necessarily the actual videos, but I just had to look at the playlist, seeing who I did. We don't want that. That might be nice. Although saying that, we do benefit from crit chance here, oddly enough. I mean, I've got a Rolo Cron. It's just that I've only got level Rally 3 on her right now, so... I'm just wondering that. What does that take a crit chance up to? Because she does physical damage, so it's not really going to have that much of an impact, I bet. Yeah, just 2%. Whereas 13% on special, which she doesn't impact. But we'll keep it though. Okay, so ability block was rough. There we go. We're getting in. Oh! And that's where it failed. That early ability block crippled me. Okay. It's a shame. Well, when there's crit avoidance, it's never going to be a crit all the time. But yeah, that was just rough. The ability block meant that I was basically starting on the back foot, and then... yeah, it just got worse. I'm trying to think. They haven't got Datacron on, so I can only assume it was Cassian who got that out. Oh well. I'll come back to that team. I just wanted to try the fun counter before I started, and to be honest, it was the wrong thing to do as far as efficiency. But if it had worked, it would have been really good. Okay, so we're going to give Lord Vader a hit. And hello, Rebel. How you doing? I'm thinking we take Mando in because we don't necessarily have to worry about Maul. I'll say we don't have to worry about Maul. So we haven't got to worry about the damage immunity being needed in that regard. So it makes more sense to take Mando to get rid of Raver and then roll guard. Wow, 4 mile walk. Wow. That's a long... Oh, to my knowledge, I have to convert it in my head, but it feels like a very long distance, that. No, we don't want that. We got anything special? Special accuracy, go on. Oh, hang on. That probably won't mean much, but go on. I probably haven't myself. Like I say, I take my dog on a 5-minute walk, and that's probably the max of my activity in a week. Right, Uno reverse. And let's just hit Royal Guard first. We'll make sure that goes on Lord Vader. And if we can get Royal Guard down, why not? Okay, let's get rid of Raver. Let's just keep the counter chance going. I don't like that retribution. There we go, get rid of that. Yeah, very squishy Royal Guard, that. And a waste of Raver, if we're being honest. Before I got college, you'd walk 9 miles a week. That's incredible, Rebel. I mean, there have been times in my life when I've been more physically active, but I don't think I've ever been that physically active. I think the most I'd be talking about is like probably about 3 miles walking, as far as I think that's what I used to walk. Maybe again, I used to walk in kilometers, and I think it was just over 3. So maybe 3 miles. But then again, though, I might be completely out. I need to do the conversion. Yeah, it was a waste of Raver, that. Not that one, this one. Okay, so 3R8s is a bit concerning when it's 3R5s, but hopefully we've got the Cron that helps us. After that, we're just going to look very awkward as we die. Alright, summon. Alright, increase cooldowns again. Okay, brilliant. Let's try and get Boosh. Alright, I'm not too worried about Chrysanthemum now because we can get to Jabba. $6 million, is that the raid? Or GP? I'll be honest, I don't know what that means. I was trying to guess. GP, yeah. It's alright, Rebel. I was just... I get confused so easily. I'm feeling it a little on my main. Well, on this account. I'm 9.8 million, I think, or 9.9. I don't know for sure, offhand. Anyone paying attention when I did the intro might have seen. But yeah, I'm feeling close to 10. I did get the Phoenix one, yeah. It felt just good value for the things I hadn't got. Okay, visas. Yeah, I think if you can... it is the one advantage of the time they've given us. It's not like you've got to race out and get it. I mean, I wasn't sure if I was going to get it, but I could do it, so why not? I think it's as much that they could be useful rather than, you know, thinking, oh, I don't use them, you know. It's better to have them than not. Okay, carry on. Alright, Papa Pelts, bye-bye. I swear I miss playing that counter, but... it wouldn't be a surprise if they didn't do something like that. I mean, maybe less so Queel, but IG-11 potentially could, because the end of Season 3 did imply he's back. I need to turn the volume up on that. How you doing, Darts? It's very quiet compared to where it should be. Right, we got this little git to deal with. So I'm thinking... this is the lineup I think is ideal. Let's just swap the units so they're easier to click. Go and say, don't do it in my chat, Mary J. Enough filth in there with Darts around.
Trooper underscore CT
let's go on.
109 just redeemed hydrate.
Okay. Apparently we got the suit-up challenge completed. You know, I haven't even seen progress towards that. If you've been doing it, folks, thank you very much. It's the trouble with my overlays and everything right now. It's not showing me, so thank you very much. Load of channel points going towards it. Okay. I think we just mark cat, don't we? I know that we gotta do that because we don't want JMK doing anything. We'll do it on... well, actually, I don't know if you want to put a poll in the chat around you, but it's either Friday or Thursday. Thursday's afternoon, Friday's evening, so it all depends what people prefer, I guess. No difference to me as far as, you know, I just wear it. Oh. Ugh. Pass that to Yoda, I guess. Foresight's up. Just try and stop that. And again. Alright, Kitty Cat's down. Afternoon sounds likeable for some, I'll agree. How's going to GAC? We've got a very thick wall here, so we're just ploughing through it. How are you getting on, Sabine? Guess which Datachronless boy just found himself in Kyber 3? Should I pity the fool? Do Friday because you won't be able to watch Thursday. Okay. Like I say, I don't know if a poll can be done by a mod, but I'm gonna say if we can get a poll up, then I'll just follow the general vote. Let's just try and keep that quiet. I don't want him putting damage immunity on in general. Yeah, I'd seen it on Discord. I wasn't sure if it was the same here. I mean, I feel like how long I've been calling you Sabine, it's going to be a hard reflex to change, but I'll try and change it if you want. There we go. So, I would say we've done quite well considering 4 GLs with 1. Yeah, there we go. You can see the poll. Thank you very much. 1, 2, and 3. It would have been nicer if we got Scoundrel allies blind ability block someone, but maybe we can make that work. I'm disappointed that Wedge Biggs and Rolo didn't get through that. Alright, taunt up. Okay. Okay, so the big thing is, unlike if we got Mando here, we've just got to wait this out, and we might even lose Bosk, as you saw, I think, last week. But the key thing is just to survive until then. And preferably can get Cassian out, that's a big bonus. Ooh, alright, I don't want to hit Cassian for a minute. Yeah, definitely not what I wanted that. I wanted a permakill, not what I got. We're going to lose Dad Bob Boba here. Yeah. Dad Bob Boba down. Okay, we did at least get the ability block there. Nah. Okay, that one's unfortunate. I could use CLS. More DeLoreans could probably get through it as well. Probably could. I have actually started farming the Mandalorians a bit more over here as well. Not necessarily because of Bo-Katan Mandalore, but just the fact that I feel like they're going to be required this conquest season, so it's like, let's try and get ahead of that curveball. Alright, Maul, come on. That's it. He's a tanky boy. Have they both got damage immunity? No. This doesn't feel good. Oh, that's what we didn't want. Oh, come on. Got it. Man, oh man, that was filthy. $23. Yeah, that damage immunity really came in clutch. I mean, I'm going to be behind here regardless, but we'll see how it goes. They're coming. I don't know if they're going. Gavster. But yeah, hello there. I hope you're doing all right, man. And hello, Tommy. How are you doing? I say it plenty of times, but I'll just keep repeating it. I'm streaming on YouTube as well, so if I ever talk to someone who's not on the chat below, they're probably on YouTube, so feel free to say hello over there. Right. Let's get Empire up, I guess. We haven't got a GL ship here, have we? No, they're not. None of them are GL level, so we can afford to go Empire here. That's it, being friendly to the YouTube chat. We got one, we got two. That should be enough, because I don't see a Marauder in the start, at least. Yeah, I think there's three folks over on YouTube right now. Hey up, Pen! I was going to say, I was going to give you some stick for losing to Liam, but because of that, I will withdraw my intentions. Thank you very much, Pen, man. That's a pleasure having you, man. Going to say, Pen's a guildmate, and he's a great guy, for those of you who don't know him. Well, if any of you know him, you're in the guild. Okay, let's do that. And let's do that.
Hey JJ, I didn't know Mandalorians could do that. That was awesome.
It is Interceptor. I've got to say, I really need to fix that. For some reason, it wants to double up when it's talking, but it is brilliant, isn't it? I mean, the damage immunity is what clinched it, but when you think it's just the true damage that gave it at least a chance. Have I misplayed somewhere here? I haven't misplayed, but for some reason it hasn't got that there. I can only assume I didn't target Anakin when I had a chance. Alright, we're still here. Not healthy, but we're here. Like, he didn't nuke us just then. Oh, okay. Spoke too soon. Well, that was a killer turn for him. Considering this is a Gear 7-8 Iden, I'm not holding out hope here. Yeah, and Annie's not going to take prisoners there. Okay, that was clumsy. You know, I didn't deserve the title here this week. I will just put that out there as well. You know, it's like... How I'm actually in a title fight, I don't know. Because last round, I pretty much gave up. I really like that as wording, R3. I really like that as wording there. 3 folks on YouTube, small in number, large in support. And so it sounds very sweet, that. Can I just get rid of these? I think we can. And then if I need it, I've got a Raven's Claw fleet. I know that's like, do you really want a Raven's Claw fleet? But I feel like how my fleet battles have gone lately. It's good to have backup just in case, especially when you consider that we just had. Let's just go straight for Vader. I mean, it should work. I'd be surprised if it doesn't. Right, that was an evade, I think. You won one this week now, right now, Rebel? I mean, I don't know about everyone else in the chat. I feel like I always go for a 2-1 week. You know, if I can get 2-1, I've had a good week. When I'm less than that, I feel like maybe I could have done better somewhere. So, 1-1, I'd say you're at least par for the course right now. I do laugh, by the way, Fat Kid, who's in my, well, he was in my guild. He's an avid golfer, and I actually used that phrase with him once. And he was like, you play golf, do you? And I'm like, it's a saying, isn't it? Par for the course. There's a point when you think, is he just, like, giving me stick just for the hell of it? Or is it actually just like, I don't know what I'm talking about? I don't know. Alright, smack that. Oh, hang on, we got an ult. Right, I'm just going to see if we can find that pole. Otherwise, it was kind of meaningless running it. Half of the course is the same, but it's one not used by golfers. Okay, that's not too bad then. At least it means that maybe I just went above his head a little bit. Yeah, by the looks of it, I can't actually see the results of the poll. It just says poll ended. Well, that's a bit lame, if so. Oh, here we go. View results. There we go. Thursday afternoon, 3-1. Alright, we'll do it on Thursday then. Remind me on Thursday to do a suit-up stream. Okay. It's in the calendar. Hey up, Sopper, how you doing, man? Oh. I feel like I spend half my life confusing people. At times it's fun because it means that you can just take the mick out yourself constantly, but when you genuinely want to get a point across, it can be a bit annoying when people look at you as if you've got a third eye. And it also helps that a lot of my humour is self-deprecating. Hey, nice one! I'm going to say, I feel like when you've got like a little, I'm not going to say incentive like that, but if it's like you're getting something good just by performing well, it feels good, doesn't it? Alright. Deleted. Ray, that was naughty. Poe, don't you? Don't. I was like that until last week on my free-to-play Rebel. I did manage to get the Sabine 7-star on my free-to-play. But, yeah, I got 5 promotions out of it. I got Sabine, Zeb, Chopper, Farmboy Luke, and Ezra. So it wasn't a bad purchase. Ooh, that was a good hit. That Vulture really hit hard for the... I'm trying to think what the buff's called. They have Overcharge. The Overcharge really did overcharge him. Yeah, I mean, I think for myself as well, I do like trying to... I do like the study of language. It's just I can't say I'm overly enthused by actually doing it myself, if that makes sense. It's like, again, when I was at uni, that was one of the bits I did for my language, my joint language studies, if you like. And it was cool, but it was also like, I really wouldn't like having to do all the legwork that's involved in it. I did do a little bit just for me, for like the papers I was doing at the time, and it was like, you and Rote will basically be doing one battle with Slacker, then deploying and platooning. We've all had that feeling. Maybe not necessarily like an RT, but definitely in other parts of the game. It's been my way for quite a few accounts, especially Darkside on this account. I don't generally have good Darkside units. Right, what can we do? Protection. I don't want to give that one up. Nate the Sith, thank you for the follow. Hello there. I think we start with this one, don't we? Because we're not going to have Ewoks. Oh, actually, that's beautiful. Crit damage, defense, protection. Wowzer. Thank you very much, Pen. Bleeding Elf Fire. Yeah, honestly, Pen, thank you very much. I mean, my Twitch maths is not great, but I know that's a lot, so thank you very much. And yeah, you've actually done that at a very, very good time as far as getting benefit to me, because Twitch have just donated an extra 1,000 as well, so thank you very much. That is quite remarkable, thank you. Darts just woke up as well. Yeah, my Twitch maths is a little out. I kind of know what some conversions are, but yeah, I couldn't, at least not without getting deep into it on my phone like now. I couldn't really do it. And for some reason, I've lost my chat by doing that. So I've got to restart my Twitch app. Gavster, you had to explain Schadenfreude yesterday. You spent more time explaining why I used Schadenfreude instead of saying taking the pleasure in the pain of others. Oh, wait a minute, I do like the word Schadenfreude. Something about it does sound like a fun word to say. Here we go, I've got my chat back up now. Yeah, that's all I can say, Pen, sorry. Wrong bloody shorthand. Thank you very much for that, man. Alright. I'm just going to try and keep my professional head on, right? We're going to get into a 5-1 Malgus battle. It's not like you see that a lot around here. Are you looking for some powerful allies? Well, I think this command still works. maybe not. There we go. I don't know if you define me as powerful, but I've got some good stuff. Have you seen this already, Kit? Not Kit, Pen. I don't know why I'm calling you Kit, man. I'll just get embarrassed about that one for eternity. And so we got that there. There. And I've just realised I need to turn the light off as well. This is all funny timing. There we go. But yeah, honestly, Nate, if you go into Twitch chats like this, I bet you pound to a penny there'll be people just willing to give their ally codes out, just to help people along, because it's one of the best things you can get early on in the game, just someone who's got a really overpowered unit and can just blast through some of the early missions. So just keep adding people who've got decent things in their account. I really don't want to use the ult there. Okay, so suck. Oof. Alright, bye-bye. Come on, Gassy baby. Come on. Come on, Gassy baby. Alright, I can hit Raven. You'd hope. You'd hope that gas carries it. Okay, so now Rex is kind of just here for the ride. Oh, that was good. Oh, come on. Alright, that was beautiful. We got a nice little evade there. In fact, is it possible Rex heals himself up? No. Oh, he's got health steal, so maybe. Saying that, if Malgus takes a turn with gas down, Rex is probably dead. Ah, never mind. We're okay. 51. Okay, so we are pretending that this thing doesn't exist because that will destroy me. That will destroy every fibre of my beam. So we're just not touching it. It does not exist. So we're going to go Rebel. The entire conditions for winning this GAC is that my opponent can't beat my Jabba. And I'm not hopeful on that. It's kind of where we are. I'm not going in with my Wampa. He needs a relic upgrade or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. Okay, we get a few counters on Starkiller, nice. I found that interesting actually. I was watching Bit Dynasty last night. He put a video out sort of detailing his Omicrons. And I couldn't tell but think I'll be interested about his logic on some of them, as far as he kind of listed Qui-Gon. I'm trying to remember it. Qui-Gon, Iden, Wampa, and there were 2 others as like Omicrons that he still likes, but they've had the day. Oh, Zam might have been one of them. And I can agree with Zam. I think especially at his level, Zam's been and gone. Qui-Gon kind of came back, and even with Calla and Becky might come back a bit more. But I'm just thinking about the other one. I feel like still has use. I mean, especially when you think about Fleet. I mean, I know the Omicron's not the character, but still, it's probably worth having the Omicron for the character. What was the other one? Wampa. Yeah, I mean, Wampa could still do the odd thing. I mean, I know that maybe, again, at Kabuto 1 level, it's like there are less Wamperable teams, but still, you might once in a while have something that you can whittle down to get into a Wampa position. It was just a bit interesting how he categorized it. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, Haddon's been on offense for me ever since I got her, but well, on my free-to-play anyway. But I think she has still got that capability of tripping people up if they aren't planning for it. Yeah, that was, if I recall correctly, that was what he put in the good bracket, if you like, the one that he was like, yeah, this is definitely the good Omicrons I've got. I mean, I was surprised he put Dash low down. You know, I recognise that maybe if an ally loses prepared, the game prepared isn't like the biggest game-changing thing, but I honestly feel that when I'm using Dash in other game modes. You know, just the amount of times you think, oh damn, I haven't got prepared, and suddenly Vandal's not reviving it can be really impactful. So I was a little surprised that I didn't include it, but saying that, again, it could be team comps. You know, I use certain comps that maybe benefit from prepared more. Alright, so he takes a turn, and I'm Dunzo. Am I wrong in thinking that it doesn't matter if we get the kill here? Yeah, he got the stack, so 57. So just Mordalorians. Alright, let's give this a go for no other reason than I want to see how it plays out. We've got a Scoundrel Cron. Not bad, the looks of it. I think we might go for that then. Just have a bit of crit damage. Yeah, I know there's a condition where I've heard people say that Hondo will still count as alive in some situations, so I'm like, I wasn't 100% there. Your baby cat's taking Hondo to R9 next month or two. Decided this is your first 7-star tour and it's the first one you want to do for the... Yeah, I completely get that. I mean, I think it's one of those where I would like to Omicron him on my main, but I don't know if it's the right call or if I'm just being sort of led down a weird path with it. I mean, it's certainly good for getting an early turn. I'm just not sure if it's as good now the Datacron's gone. But in fairness, that Datacron was pretty stupid as well, as far as, was it he gained 50 stacks of ransom like crazy fast? You know, Aranya, I read your comment just then, and it was as the birds were going off. I was like, please don't jinx this. Yeah, for sure Bam will make this trickier. It is why I put the crit damage on. I thought, let's see if that can help out. Give us a head start. Yeah, right now there's not a lot of buffs going around except for the regaining the taunt. So I can respect what Mary J is saying. I'd rather this comp than one with Bam and Bo-Katan, because then there's just two ways of stalling out. Bit of a shame that, actually. Luxie, hello there. How you doing? You see, the Bo-Katan ones were the ones I actually first saw were a risk of timing out. So it's just interesting how that plays out. It was only when I saw the BAMs in there, I was like, oh, okay, they're pretty culpable as well, are they? It made sense once you saw it. It's just, yeah, until you see it, you don't really twig with it. If anything, when I see this, I can't help but think they aren't worried about Lord Vader. Even if, like, bounty hunters aren't your first choice for Lord Vader now, you think, maybe it's good keeping them.
Hey JJ. Just gonna flex for a moment. I'm 17 relics away from GL Leia event. My GP 8.3. Thanks.
Very nice, Interceptor. I think 8.3 mil, you're doing great. I mean, ooh, it's alright, I thought we nearly got candy then. I think it's definitely becoming a bit of a race with Leia as far as the number of accounts I'm seeing unlocking her now, and certainly those additive drops have really helped with her. Can we get... There we go. Yeah, those additive drops have really helped people get shards, and then it's just working on the gear. So, I will give CG the due. They have actually made those farms better. Alright, full auto, BRB. Oh, alright, sorry about that. I was going to say, I'm so glad she won that. Yeah, I brought this up, I don't think. I ordered a Christmas gift for a friend, and I was an idiot, and I forgot to send it to their house. So I've had to pay DPD money to collect it and send it. So that was them. Hey. Okay, so we're not beating this. We are 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 not beating this. Actually, you know what? I was going to use that one, but let's use that one. Let's just... If they look at the GA history, they're going to have a clear message there. Let's just see. Still don't know where the game's going at the moment. I feel like it's not in the worst state right now, but I'm curious what these bundles are all leading up to. I don't feel like we're at the end of the game, personally, but I could be wrong. And no worries, by the way, I've done it on Discord, obviously, but happy birthday, Sabine. Or Lady Ada. Pen with another 1,000 bits. Thank you very much, Pen. Yeah, and Twitch just added another 100 on top as well, so thank you very much. Yeah, honestly, man, I'm speechless, man. You haven't seen me with my H's, have you, Ada? I feel like where I'm from, H's are very hard to pronounce. Is Twitch the second top? Yeah, I can see it. Someone get in touch with Kit, tell him that he's 600 behind. Saying that, if it was 600 behind, he'd still have to, like, go over the top, wouldn't he? Oh, okay. We've left a message here. Alright. Let's just summarise here. So, before we turned up, they'd cleared a wall, no losses. They haven't hit anything on the other two walls. So, chances are they can clear my fleet, and then they've got they've got Slacker for Jabba. We've got Prime sub from Art Trooper. Thank you very much for the
JJ Prime sub
Prime.
Art Trooper _ CT 1409.
And if I'm reading right, we've got a hype train going on right now. Yeah, there we go. We've got the hype train. The choo-choo's on the screen. But yeah, like I say, they've got Slacker for Jabba. They've got C maybe for Rey. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. Penn's really... I'm speechless with Penn, man. I've always praised him, but I feel like I need to give him a big virtual hug right now. That was like a big thing in the pandemic. I really liked how everyone just wanted to suddenly give people hugs. It was something that I was really grateful for when everything wound down. Oh, that loaded in a bit slow. There we go, we're just catching up. Gotta get redeemed channel points for hugs. It's certainly something. I'll tell you what, I would actually love. I would love at some point if I could get across to the US, just for the fact that people in my guild I've known now for what are we coming on 4 years? No, it's not 5 years this year, I think. Yeah, it would be nice to get over there and meet some people. Yeah. Less I think about that bar steward, the better, Dart. It's a very generous present to Penn, I must say that. Very, very generous. Dublin's not bad, is it? I know, again, this is obviously years ago, but my mum told me about when she went Dublin, and they went to a pub. I can't remember if it was actually connected to Guinness or if it was just a random pub. But she told me about how, you know, they poured her a pint, and it got... I can't remember what it was. It was like a Jolly Deal or something at the bottom. And she was like, what's this? What is it? And they were like, yeah, you drink it. And I'm like, I don't know how I'd react if someone did that in a pint for me. It's like, really? You want me to drink it with this in it? But apparently it's a thing. The only thing I know about Guinness is you got the widget in the can. Oh, and you have you have as little head as possible. I can imagine it's good for a tour. I mean, Guinness is something that I have very, very rarely, as far as... I might have something like... How do I phrase it? I might have something... once a year, maybe? But then it might not even be a Guinness, it might be just some form of bitter. It's usually just to give a tip to my granddad. I like just paying a mark of respect somewhere like that. Drink a drink I wouldn't normally drink. Okay, so last round we're up against Seth Palam here. A2. Alright, I'll try and remember it like that. A2. If anything, I can remember it as an A up duck. Just miss a few syllables out. Okay, anyone want to have a crack at this name? Because I'm looking at it and I'm thinking B.A. Darth Dragoon. I'm like, okay, cool. You've made it look fancy. Just made it tricky for other people to actually work out what it is. So yeah, let's do the compare. So there's a GP difference here. Crimson's lagging behind a little bit, so we're 1.7 behind. 48 Zetas behind, 4 Omicrons ahead. We are 65 total relics, 55 relic 5 pluses behind. I'm not sure how much I believe that Datacron advantage, if we're being honest. I mean, it's 238 to 1352. So, 6 top mods, we're 158 behind. But then speed's looking quite reasonably good by comparison. I mean, they're all small advantages, but it's not too bad. GL count, again, like I said before, I feel like I'm facing 7 to 8s most rounds right now, and this is a 7, so we've got a non-ult Ray, we've got Slacker, JMK, Sith Eternal, they're missing Leia. And then finally, they have got Leviathan, I do not, so we've got a bit of catching up to do there. Just quick thank you, the hype train has just ended even. And yeah, we got a gift sub and 1100 bits, so thank you very much. I think that's how it read anyway. It says 1 sub gift, but I don't know if that was Art Trooper. If there's another sub, it hasn't shown up for me, so please do shout out if there was something. I'm thinking Twitch might just be blinking and forgetting things. Okay, so they've 3-quartered me. Qui-Gon got a hold, that's nice to see. We've got Darth Revan, Finn didn't get a hold, Bam did. Again, I say people sleep on Bam. Ewoks nothing, and Boba Fett lead nothing, so... I'll tell you though, I really get a kick every time that BAM team holds, whether it is through Gear 3 or 5v5. I think it just gets slept on. Yeah, sadly nothing at the back. I did put my Gear 12 Ray back here. I might move it to the front wall next week. My hope is that before 5v5 I can unlock Ben. The downside is I probably won't be able to Omicron him fast, so... And no attacks on the fleet. My assumption is they're just thinking, why should I attack it yet? Bit of a shame though about the fact I've got to put Holdo down right now. Okay, so what are we facing? We've got Traya, Jabba, Reva, Lord Vader, and Darth Revan. Reva's a bit concerning. We got Traya, but I did lose with Traya last week, so... we don't want that again. I think it was last week. It was either that or Thursday. Well, technically that is last week. Alright, so we've got Starkiller, we've got Adrad again. We won't be doing the Wedge team on that, just simply because K2 will kill me. We've got Rey. We've got Malgus with Savage. And we've got GI. Well, there's your answer, Aranya. Okay, we'll start here. We'll start here and we'll work our way around. So, Empire, 1, 2. And let's do that. We got a bit of riposte. Might not be the biggest thing, but it can't hurt. Two buffs can be dispelled, so I figure let's base it. This is Kyber 2, Obi-Wan. Hello there. Unless I got relegated and I didn't see it, I'm in Kyber 2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got promoted to Kyber 2 recently, so I might be wrong. I'm trying to work out what I want to do here to make sure Rey ults. I think we do that. Yeah, she's got the ult, so she'll use it. Let's hit Ben. Honestly, it's been, I don't know about you, Obi-Wan, but it's been rough. I feel like you can cope with it, of course, you know, it's not like the worst thing, but yeah, it can feel rough. I didn't see it, sorry, Arc Trooper, you made it to Kyber 3. Oh, hang on, I think I did see it, because I did make a joke about the fact that without your datacrons, you might be a bit in a funny position. How are you feeling ahead of Kyber 3? Because obviously, like, you get a Kyber 4 bracket while you're in there now, but next week you'll be in a Kyber 3 bracket, if you like. Can I get Ben out now? I can't remember. I don't think I can. There we go. Yeah, he's going to be back. God, yeah. You just want to kill the little Jack-in-the-Box, don't you? Yeah, I'm feeling that, Obi-Wan. I've seen more layers than I care to right now, and Drogoncrons especially have been horrendous. Well, just this week. I hadn't seen one before this week. And then I feel like everyone's got one. Okay, we've got Starkiller. I feel like I've got to push the boat out a little bit here, and we're going to go with Rebels. I say that because mine are not as well built as I want. I feel like that's a good project for next year on this account. That could be useful. Although that would be better. I feel like ability blocks could really be helpful, and then we got a bit of crit damage just to try and get Mara out. Okay, counters. One counter then. Okay, Chewie getting dazed is not what we want. Like, probably on the list, bottom of the list of things we want. Okay. Ugh. Ow. Right, down. Oh, okay. That shock on harm was really scary, but we got through that. Okay, we've got Adrad. I think we do JKR. We do JKR, Bastila, GMY. Always feels weird when you don't take Jolie in this kind of battle, but yeah. What's the Cron? Okay, that's quite interesting. I don't think I've seen that one before, actually. It looks a good one. I'm not sure if we actually apply a Cron here. Actually, that one could be good. Yeah, I think we go for that one, because there's quite a few things there that play well. Okay, so let's just go for Adrad. You should be 3-0 this week. You get to Bronzium. Very nice. I mean, I think I've asked this a few times to people in that neck of the woods, but how is Carbonite for people right now? I mean, I'm just saying it in the sense that there are a lot of big players are you thinking, why am I facing these? Or have they actually sorted that out in some way? I'm not expecting to have, but I'm curious if there's something in play. Yeah, if you can get to Bronzium, it's certainly a nice little promotion. I mean, it's the crystal count as well. Each day, that will really be a big benefit. Yeah, I mean, I think for yourself, the big advantage you're going to have is that you know what team comps work and what don't. So, unlike someone with greater respect who has just started playing, you do know what you're doing. Whereas you can imagine there are people who are just picking it up, and it's where it can be rough if you've got a lot of crazy teams to face because someone's dropped down where they could be in Kyber or Erodium and they've just plummeted. Oof. Can we just have a F in the chat for those people who've got 193 speed Darth Ravens? That is sad. And I say that as someone who, on my main, I've got Gear 12 Imperial Troopers. Yeah, you're going to do 3 refreshes on just mods from tomorrow. It's honestly probably the best way. If you can get your mod game up early, you're going to be outspeeding people and can just win that way. Okay, well, my thoughts are 5-0 first here. Wait, I'm saying that, do we want to do 5-0 first? Might just be better doing C. Let me just do a reminder. Let me remind myself. We've got Malgus is the big fish here. We slacker that. I don't know necessarily what I want to do with Treya. We got JMK for that. Yeah, I am inclined to agree about C on Malgus. We've got Treya for that. We've got JMK for that. Slacker for that. We could potentially gas that. Maybe Imperial Trooper the DR. Bit awkward. Yeah, it's certainly not an easy wall. I think because we want to just make sure we get through this, we're going to put Watt in. It's weird, because if it was Bastila and Ravenier, I might not have gone for Watt, even though the same reason I'm thinking of Watt is the ability block Talon and BSF have. But I don't know why Talon, I feel like, can apply it more easily. Maybe I'm just imagining that, but I feel like Watt's just an insurance, just to make sure we don't trip. Okay. Oh, it's a nice, easy choice about who we're going to get rid of. Alright, I'm going to just mention this, even though I've probably not got a large British audience here. Has anyone watched Survivor in the UK? Or, I don't know if there's like a syndication in other countries. But, we've been watching it like on iPlayer. And I've got to say, I've really been enjoying it. It's something that I've heard people talk about in America before, like with their version, and I'm like, I've always found it funny how people talk about it, but I've got to say, I feel like they did it well over here. It is essentially a reality show, but it's not like a Big Brother or anything like that. It's more... Essentially, you get 18 contestants. They're dropped onto an island in the Dominican Republic, which, for the record, I'd be very happy getting dropped off there just to get knocked out in round 1, if you know what I mean. But yeah, honestly, the idea is they have like challenges. They have to do like physical challenges, some strength challenges, etc. And rewards for the camp. Or they can earn immunity for the camp. And yeah, it's pretty cool. The one eventually it gets whittled down to a final 3, and then there's a decision made essentially by the group about who is the sole survivor, and whoever that is wins £100,000. So that was the weekend's episode, and I've got to say I enjoyed it. I mean, I felt sorry for a few of them who actually got knocked out, because they were either good characters or good characters and good people, or they played a good game and you were thinking it's unlucky they did get knocked out. Yeah, I really love the traitors. I'm glad that's coming back next month. I mean, I was a bit unsure about that when it was announced, because I'm not necessarily against Claudia Winkleman, but there's a bit of me that she kind of grates on me. But I will give her full praise. She played the part well, as far as being the devious host, if you like. You know, someone who could be on the contestant's side, but also teasing them a little bit. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. I haven't watched I'm a Celebrity. I'll be honest, I haven't watched it for a while, but the last 2 seasons they've had guests on, or celebrities on, who I wouldn't particularly call celebrities. So yeah, I've been quite happily avoiding that. Shall we do Rogue One here? And then we can apply a Datacron for this. Still like Ant and Dec for what it's worth. I mean, I think they might be back in the new year with the £1 million, not the £1 million drop, that's Davina McCall. Limitless Win, I think it was called. That was pretty good last year. I actually saw a Twitch streamer on there. So that was pretty cool as well. I've been following him on Twitter ever since. Yeah, the Limitless Win's on a Saturday night. I don't know if it's back soon, but it probably will be. It was about this time last year it came back. Alright, let's pop a taunt. Just basic. I don't know if I've gone overboard trying this one, but it feels like a counter that should work. I mean, they are Empire. If they gain turn meter, I punish them. Nice way of clearing debuffs as well. And that should give us the ult. No, that will. Okay, that was a mistake. Basic. Oh, I didn't realise 2 of us had got days then. Alright, basic, I guess. Oh, wow. I'm really getting unlucky with some of these hits. There we go. But yeah, like I say, I'm going to miss Survivor. I think that was just... Again, Joel Dommett, who was hosting it, I found him quite easy to watch. You know, he got a good rapport with the contestants. So it was like... A bit like I was saying with Claudia Winkleman. It was kind of like... You knew he was on their side, but he was also able to play the host, just sort of being the baddie, if you like. I don't know. And like I say, I'm going to miss it just for the Dominican Republic setting. I mean, that is just very nice to look at on a Saturday night when outside, like the weather outside here looks miserable. It just gives you that little bit of escapism. Okay, these will look reasonably manageable. I don't really know what I want to do about Rex or X5s. But we can do Wampa here. We could do Iden there. Let's start there, I guess. And this is why you need a bit of speed, because I can literally blow Carl away here. See, Mon's had to waste a revive ability. Alright, we'll just send that Akara. Too easy. Alright, Womp. The Geos are kind of awkward for me. I'm sure there's something I can use that's not high investment, but right this second I'm kind of scratching my head on it. Ideally, I won't get through this wall without using anything big. Well, that could be thought of as big. Okay, so not particularly great right now. Osprey with the hydrate. Uno momento.
Just redeemed hydrate.
That's it, Wampa, heal up. Have me scared there, Wampa. Okay, range would have died. I think you read my mind then, and I'm not really happy about that. I don't know why, I've got an image in my head of a show I used to watch where there was a mind reader. That's it, range down. Yeah, Geos are such a weird one in this situation. I could maybe do dash. Whenever an ally assists, they have a 50% chance to dispel or buffs on the target enemy and inflict armor shred until the end of the encounter. So we haven't got to deal with like a speed advantage. Unless I'm missing something. I don't see anything there that says clones gain speed. No worries, Nate. I'll catch you around, man. Thank you for being here. So, Rex gains speed. But yeah, I don't see anything saying that the others do. The reason I'm thinking, could we do Gidme? $331, 303. I kind of want to wing this and see if it does work. Okay, we can clear debuffs. It's not exactly what I wanted to do, but it's not bad. I feel like I need to pass that to Gideon just to keep him topped up as much as anything. Alright, so now we can do that. 24 stacks. At the very least, we're going to try and stun 5s. $22 stacks, we can get rid of 5s. There we go. Let's put that on Gideon. Just try and make sure he's taking turns as quick as possible. Okay, so there's going to be an aerial advantage any second. There we go. Bye-bye, Shaq. Just clear that. Put another one out. Alright, we're going to lose someone else in a second. There we go. Alright, so we got rid of 5s. It's not a total loss doing this, but it's obviously not ideal. Just pretty brutal how Rex was able to get through Rex lights out. I'm wondering if we could use like a really bad Sith Empire team. Yeah, I think we could try that. I don't think we need to save any of them. Don Zenzi, thank you for the resub, man.
Thanks for dropping JJ a Prime sub Don Zenzi. For all the hard work you put in.
Yeah, so I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. I feel like I need to up my workload, as mad as that sounds. Every time I see other creators, I'm like, man, I need to put more in. It's, what do you call it? It's like an envy you get viewing other people. Alright, come on. I feel like we gotta get Rex out. There we go. We should be fine from here. Arguably this would have been safer, but no worries, darts. Okay, we're still doing alright. I don't know why, but this just... It's because my Malgus is gear 12, right? It just feels very... very sketch. It isn't really, but it feels it because you're kind of just expecting this Rex to suddenly go, right, I'm deleting Malgus. Even though there's nothing really there to do it. And I'm also a little bit reliant on Marauder. There we go. I'm trying to think if there's a cleanse in the team. Well, I say in the team in this kit. I don't think there is. When I've used Rex in Conquest, I've never been able to cleanse days. On basic? Okay. I'm thinking just to try and charge up we every turn, but the fact is the stacks aren't sticking around even if he is getting rid of them. I think I'm in full auto. I'm hoping the AI can do it quicker than I can. Because Marauder's just not... Oh, okay, there we go. We got there. 2 kit reveals this week. It'll be interesting. I mean, I don't know about anyone else, but I feel like Bo-Katan isn't really exciting me. I mean, I love Katie Sackhoff, I love the character Bo-Katan, but I think as an epic confrontation character, it's like... Yeah, it hasn't really got my blood boiling. But the fact it's an epic confrontation character, there's one thing I'm kind of expecting, and it's that the event is difficult. And I'm not doing it, obviously, but you look out and you go, what are they actually going to give us? I said this in my guild chat, I really think it would make sense if it was like a Malik-style event where it's one tier, one boss, but the strategy is difficult. Like, you can't just go in and beat the thing, you've got to have a strategy. But I don't know how they're going to make that work, because assume we get Bo-Katan, then we're going to have Bam, IG-12. I'm trying to think of... we're going to pass Vizsla. So there's going to be 4. But we're just going to shove Caloran back in there, even though he's got no synergy with the other 4. So, I don't know. I'd be disappointed if it was like the Starkiller event, where it's like, you do the marquees again, and then you play with Bo-Katan the final one. It's like, really? I really wish I could spare Traya, because the Relic 7s there worry me a little bit. Yeah, I'm not expecting anything like that myself, just simply because I can't help but look and think... It's not a legendary, is it? It's not like a... I'm not expecting a story from it. I think it's just going to be something where you've got a mission, you do it kind of event, you know, and... I don't know, I could be wrong. We'll see when the event is properly in the journey guide, I guess. I've got to agree a bit there, Populi. I feel the armor is kind of connected very deeply with these characters. It feels strange that they've said, yeah, don't worry, she's not needed. Yeah, I'm kind of glad Tarkin was there, because he took a bullet for Thrawn and Vader, but this is not feeling good. Oh. I'm trying to think what else could get this down. I think Dash. Dash will be safe enough. Although I've used Han and Chewie, so I'm kind of relying on these doofuses. That doesn't feel that good by comparison. I suppose I could do that, but again, that doesn't feel that great. Oh man. My Tuscans are not built here. Yeah, my Tuscans are really puny on this one. Have I got Mon? No, Mon's not free. Let's just go through it. Let's just see what is available. We need Starkiller for Jabba. We need JMK for Lord Vader. We need Gas for Traya. We need Imperial Troopers for Darth Revan. Django's looking at me, but I don't really feel a comp for him. It's like... Traya we need for Raver. JKL... Oh, I need something fast, so maybe we could do... that? Because none of them three should be that fast. Maybe Poggle. Worst case scenario, they hit a Hermit Yoda and then Mace takes a turn. I think this might be the best bet as far as... It is a little bit overkill, but it would mean we get through it without dropping again. I haven't got JML on this account. Yeah, it's why it's weird, really, that I've got... It's weird that I've got JK Alia, but I haven't got JML. I just decided not to go straight for it, and it should be good next year, because I can then just jump straight into a JML farm, but it is a little bit backwards. Okay, let's do that. I say counters ahoy. Give that to Mace. Why not? Considering I dropped one, banners weren't prioritised there. So just Mace, Zam, Bulba. I don't know if I'm maybe going a little low ball here. My thoughts are that Zam and the bombs won't really impact Crew and Kylo. There aren't that many... Well, there are buffs, but I wouldn't have thought Bulba would be able to do too much with them. The worst case scenario is that you can get healing immunity on us. We've got a couple of ways of cleansing. Sorry, well, not cleansing, but cleansing opposition buffs. Just trying to think if there's something more obvious that's better. I don't fancy Savage here. I think there's just too much healing. Maybe Geos? Potentially Geos could do it. I'll tell you what, yeah, we'll do Geos. I think that might be clearer now. And then if it fails, we have got First Order as a backup. Yeah, we won't put a Cron on. I need more Crons. At least to match up to some strengths I'm seeing. Okay, so naturally they go fast. Welcome to Twitch, Pen, the place where everyone's messages arrive just too late. Feels like a really warm welcome there. Okay, so there's one rocket. All right, let's cleanse. Let's try and get some hits on Bosk. Can we get days, actually? That's really nice. All right, we'll do that to get an expose. I'm not necessarily... Well, actually, that is brilliant. Let's start that, because I feel it's important that we at least start working on Bulba so he can't actually ignore us. Come on. Well, at least the taunt's over there. There's another one. Can heal up at least. Oof. Okay. Go on, get all the buffs. Alright, one down. You could obviously get it straight back with the rocket, so we're just gonna hope we can get him out before he gets another rocket. Downside is there's gonna be a ton of healing. And Bosca's there to just protect him for a turn, so fantastic. Let's do that so Bosca at least doesn't have Frenzy. I know I'm going to get nuked. Alright. Without Sunfac, it's an uphill battle. Yeah, I think the Omicron might have played a part as far as the advantage they had. Alright, I'm going to go back to Plan A, which was Kylo Ren Unmasked, Kylo Ren, and Executioner. Let's see how that goes. Some Carbonite guy tries arguing with me that Geo's worth Rallying. They are kind of worth Rallying. I mean, how I view it, you get a mission in Rise of the Empire for him, so in a sense, there is a reason to. But you don't have to make it a priority. At least if you've got your watch shards. Yeah, because Bulba's totally not going to nuke my Executioner here. Alright, that was good timing. That was a bad move. Yeah. Yeah, that is a fair point. I mean, I've got my GBA at Rally 3 here, and it's not for any other reason than it just allows me to use GBA with C a bit more. I mean, I would like to have him a bit higher, but Rally 3 is kind of where I could leave him for a bit. I haven't done your flex yet, Sabine, but we haven't finished the GA yet, so as soon as we're done, we'll get in there. Let's put Burn out. They just want to destroy my B1. Yeah, we're not winning this one. 3 stacks of Droid Battalion. Come on. There we go, we got him. Okay. We won part of the battle. It's actually not a bad preload now. Because I do completely agree with what's been said, that Zam's causing problems with the Omicron, but I feel like getting rid of Boba was a big help. Because these two haven't got a lot of damage between them. I'd have probably won with First Order doing it this way around. Okay, so now it's just finding a team comp. Do we have any Night Sisters? Not good ones. Or at least good ones to pair together. Sith. I could do Savage, Sidious, and Talon, because I want these three for Raver. My Phoenix are garbage here. I need to get I need to put some effort into them, just for the fact that I'm farming racks up, just for passively do some farming. But yeah, it's not a farm that's right on my horizon, just for the fact that best way I can phrase it. I've got JML in my mind after I've done Inquisitors, so that's like what, maybe just short of 6 months. Yeah, the Slacker and Phoenix ones are out right now. I'd say they're both good value. I mean, if you didn't get the BB-8 one last time anyway. Are you level 85? I know I didn't see the Slacker one, but I've got it in both of mine. Or I've got the units in both of mine. On my main, yeah, I got the Phoenix one. I don't really think that's useful, but I just might as well use it. Yeah, 85. So I'm not entirely sure. If you check the web store, because I know I got that today from there. Apparently, you get a nicer animation doing it via the web store, which I didn't realise was a thing. Is it bad that I look at Trey here and I just go, hang around, Duck, hang around. Just don't go yet. Stay with me. Stay with me. Oof. Little git. Nihilus, feel free to annihilate this prick. Nicking my banners. I'm going to say deserved a yeet there, Bazinga. Okay. This one I don't feel confident on because I've not actually done the battle before. And I'm actually pausing a second. Is there a better comp than these three for this? I don't think there is, but I wouldn't mind checking just to be sure. Oh, try again. Yeah, so Rex 5s has the higher win rate. Just making sure there wasn't like a better comp with like Arc and Echo. I'm fine with that. I didn't think it was probable, but you never know. Something tells me I should just go for Treya. If I hit Nihilus, I'm essentially inviting an Annihilate. What did I just say, Gas? Yeah, I've got to agree with that, Pen. I mean, I'm not full of confidence in this, but my hope is as long as Nihilus doesn't drop below 100% health, I won't say we're fine, but we're in it. Okay, that was a stonking hit. I wasn't sure if we got Scion out there with that. No, we don't do that. Cooldown increase is sounding nice though. Speed down, turn meter down, and just basic out. $54. Okay, let's get JMK around. Come on, get your ass in here. Okay, so I have a weird habit of always putting damage immunity on Kenobi when Maul's in the team. It might not be the done thing, but I think to myself it just means Maul's unloading and doing nothing. Because you don't necessarily need the turn 1 insta-kill. Okay. Royal Guard, have anyone ever told you that that taunt is really annoying? You should just hold it for a turn and give it to Cat once more has burned the cooldown increase. It's a solid strat in fairness, that. I think it's more, I just dislike the idea of General Kenobi or, well actually yeah, General Kenobi dying to be honest, because obviously he'll taunt and Maul have to go for Kenobi, but yeah, I just dislike the idea that Kenobi goes and then it's just these two versus 3. Not liking the dot count right now though. Yeah, pass that back over there. Put that on Cat. Okay, let's just go in on Maul. There we go. And now we've got an insta-kill that we can use on Royal Guard. Okay, we'll pass that to General Kenobi. I feel like it's always better to build in Shen anyway. Okay, at least that triggered. Are we still in ult? No, I didn't think we were. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't like seeing Cat that unprotected. There we go, have a bit of that. Let's get the healing immunity on. Pass that back to General Kenobi, not General Kenobi, Jedi Master Kenobi. Then basic, we get our ult. And actually that's not bad timing as far as we get the cleanse. And then that should have charged up a bit of damage. Brilliant. 57. Okay, Jabba. General Master Kenobi. He's not a Jedi Master, he's just a general master of things. Okay. So yeah, we got to poke the Wookiee and then hope to swipe the bounty hunter. I miss First Order Officer in 5v5 or in 3v3. It's just good being able to pass turns like that. Well, yeah, he wasn't going to cut it just cutting up Tatooine meat or whatever he was doing in Kenobi. Okay, they've got that level 6. Actually, that's not too bad though. We can still go like that. And there ain't the revive there. Let's just swipe to get rid of the debuffs. I feel a little bit unlucky there that Slacker didn't get called to assist. Alright, poke. Go on, we'll pop a taunt. Swipe again, just hit Jabba. Or try to hit Jabba. Oh, that was a waste. I thought the damage immunity had gone. Okay. Not fun. We are blinded as well, so... I think a 2-turn ult's safe. I mean, Jabba shouldn't be able to do too much to me. At least if I'm remembering kits right, you know, I'm immune to max health damage, I'd have thought. So I'd have thought it can't ramp up that much to hurt me. Whereas I can ramp. It's tempting. I don't like the amount of blind he puts out. The amount of attacks you waste is ridiculous. Okay, we got 1-turn ult. That's why I didn't want to full auto, because Slacker would use the 1-turn ult. Oh, okay, damage immunity, brilliant. No worries, Tommy. No worries. That wasn't too bad. 50 banners. Alright, now just to get through this. You know, just a small team. What speed are we looking at? Should I be frightened? I don't think they're stuck. I think they're waiting, Liam. They didn't drop many on their offense, so I feel like they're just waiting to see how I get on, and they've certainly got an advantage. Yeah, the pokes were definitely a priority move as far as... How do I phrase it? Obviously, you can't be evaded, so I should say using when blinded was best. In principle, I was trying to swipe as much as I could as well to get rid of the blind. Shrek Harvey with the restart BlueStacks. I'll tell you what, I will take that right now for the simple fact I don't want it crashing when I've got a battle like this. And say that's not one I want to lose. At least down to a crash. Imperial Troopers here though, it's going to be rough because my Veers and my Dark Trooper are not quick. I feel like I need to activate something. That sounds like a... Is that a TTV thing or something? Some emote? Maybe it shows up here. No, it just says Alien Dance. You got something I don't get, Jordan. Okay. Gotta make sure I cash in Mienji as well. Oh, okay, fair enough. can see it. I can see it at the bottom. Yeah. I'm genuinely curious what a good outcome here will be. I can't say I've got a good answer. Okay, so we get a stack of Emperor's Trap to start off with. Let me have a look at the Terminator train. Piet goes next. So I think we do that. And say Veers goes after. So I think then we do that. That gets rid of the foresight there. But that's a chunky Malik. Yeah. Oh, okay, we got him. We got him. And Piet goes. Not clean, but we got through it. I'm taking it. Yeah, the banner difference is bad, though. And the teams we got to face is rough as well. Okay. You know, B-Dart Dragon. Is there any chance you can just not turn up? I mean, you've kind of put me through the ringer here. Is there any chance you could just, you know, roll over? Okay. What are we thinking here? We need profundity for Leviathan, so I'm thinking we use Chimera. Actually, no, we don't do Chimera. We do Executrix. All right. Prof counter GAC. This thing, do it. So my exec's down. They'll have a finalizer, they can use that. Or they can try Chimera. Okay. I don't think that one actually hurts right now, so we'll do that. Put some bombs down. Okay, we're not looking too bad. Okay, so now we bring in TIE Bomber. Brilliant. Okay, so worst case scenario, that looks good. Oh, brilliant. I honestly didn't expect Vader to smash someone like that. Okay, Terminator up. And base it, why not? And go on, Ghost is down. Feels a bit early doing it, but we'll just drop that. I mean, I did say I felt it was early. I should have held on to it. Alright, we'll bring in Defender. I think that's a good reinforcement at this point. Do we get one? Nope. It's a downside of losing Vader. It's a guaranteed hit on HMF. You can't evade all that, though. Okay. One down. One, two, three. Oh, I gone down here. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, Piet almost relicked. Certainly one of the most important relics. I wouldn't have... I certainly wouldn't skip on him in any sense. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously you're getting a C requirement done. You've also got an Executor requirement and Fleet Commander done. It's going to be a big one for you, that Jorda. Yeah, I think the stun might have been better. I tried base king, didn't I? And can the stun actually be evaded when under Executrix? Oh, is it a 4-star Levy? Oh, we got a good chance then. I didn't count the stars. Bit late as far as that, but I don't mind. I don't mind. All it takes is a bad run of RNG and suddenly you've got an uphill battle here. I'll keep that in mind then, because that was something I just wasn't 100%, well I say 100% on, I wasn't aware of it, you know, it's not like, oh yeah, I'll do that, so I'll keep that in mind. I think in part it comes down to the fact that with TIE Defender you use it with Chimera a bit as well, so there's obviously different conditions for the two ships. In my head, I find it strange actually trying to put Defender with Chimera, because it feels like you're losing things, but it shows I don't know what I'm losing. Yeah, it's why I've got to go for Grand Inquisitor on this account. I need Scythe available. Let's just do that. Make sure they go for a tank. Okay, so we're on 85. $87. Hopefully we can get a nice bit of charge here. Sadly no crits, but can't expect that. Brilliant. I'm finishing off Ray. And then I'm finishing off Ray. I'm going to work on Ben once he's unlocked later this month. And then after that, it's Inquisitors. Probably just finishing off Malgus as well. I've got going at Gear 12 right now, so just... that's essentially it. I'll finish off the things I'm working on right now. And then the next big thing is Inquisitors. Just get them done, then it's JML. I'd like to think I can get at least up to the Inquisitors done before June. Maybe a head start on the JML stuff. Okay, we're not doing that. You have to laugh really how I've got through the 2 GL level ships and now it's Negotiator giving me a chip. Okay. Yeah, I can't say I love Maranya. I've never liked Negotiator mirrors. If I can 2-shot, I'm happy. Because I'm aiming for a full clear here. I'm not aiming to win. I'm just aiming to full clear. Because then I can say I did as much as I could. So... I don't know if Ahsoka's got a benefit starting here. Would it be better maybe starting 5s or Rex? That's the tricky bit. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the credits would be nice. That's why mine are. Oh man. Me versus the guy they tell you not to worry about. I think we gotta go like this and do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, Marauder scares me because I'm not. I don't enjoy negotiator mirrors anyway, let alone when I'm not really in a good position. I'm thinking we've got this. We've got finalizer. It's not great, but hopefully we can. Hopefully we can get through this. It's the irony of taking Radis on defense because that's not a bad cleanup fleet. They think it's all over. Man, oh man, oh man. Didn't stand a hope in hell then. Okay, we gotta try it. What else have I got left? I've got Crud left, so this is for the full clear, and I'm not exactly hopeful. Hey, nice one, Jordan. I'd say I'm a bit behind you, so I'd say congratulations, because I know the journey you go on getting it. That felt worthwhile. And this is where we die. Yep. Just nothing I could do there. I had to use my Empire to get through the Prof. I had to use Prof to get through that, and it just meant I got Jackal left for that. So GG's Bane. Well, no, not Bane. BA Darth Dragoon. Yeah, Marauder's quite annoying. But there you go, that's how it goes. Have we got anything here? Got a little bit of energy. Yeah, Marauder's definitely... It's definitely worth involving in your starting lineup. It's becoming too important to try and neglect, but for me it's the Bad Batch. They're just very awkward for me to go for. Hang on a sec. The light is blinding me. I'd assume it's here. I'm saying that though, it doesn't do fleet, does it? Okay, that's not exactly what I was thinking. Can we get rid of offense lead? There we go. And then members. Yeah, it doesn't want to show me that way. What am I doing wrong? You'll have to toggle the right starting 3. Oh, okay, so if I just go negotiator, there we go. Just make sure Marauder's in the starting lineup. There we go. And if we sort by win percentage, actually no, we don't want win percentage. We want battles. I feel like I need to invert percentages for whole percentage. There we go. I think that's right. R3, you're going to put time into Marauder. Trouble is that the Bad Batch are way down the priority list. I completely feel you there. I really want work on them on my main this year. I don't know if I'm going to have time to work on my free-to-play with it, but I would like to, because if anything, the Bad Batch are a fun team. I love Echo's kit, just as far as... Even when the Bad Batch are maybe out of the meta, you can usually try and find a way of getting Echo involved in things. So, yeah, it's a bit of a shame. It's a bit of a shame that I haven't gotten built yet. Yeah, I can imagine the old rate on these fleets are brilliant. I mean, those Malevolence ones down here, I would imagine a lot of it comes down to people like myself who've thought, oh yeah, Negotiator, I'll take a Malevolence, and then you realise how good Marauder is. I mean, I find it funny how Executor's at the top here, but because it's like... I know for myself, if I put a Negotiator down with Marauder, and it took an Executor to get rid of it, I'd be calling that a good trade. I mean, the Ahsoka one's just going to smack in it. I mean, we could do that just for argument's sake. Go... Here we go. %69% old rate against Malevolence. Hang on. I'm looking for something different. 23 against Chimera, so it's still doing alright, Chimera. Negotiator mirrors 35, although that's with a Marauder. Hooks 84%. After what I just witnessed, I'm not surprised. So yeah, interesting. I do my best with my free-to-play pen. I don't know if you've noticed, Gensar and Mandalorians, we aren't as high profile as Desert Hermits. I'd like to say we're up and coming, but that's like saying, you know, a toddler's never going to grow. At the Taming Fair, we did okay as far as pretending that Leia doesn't exist. So yeah, Leia doesn't exist, we win. We need Trench to boost the Seppi fleet for this nonsense. I'm kind of agreeing. I'd like to see some Seppi... I think what I'd like to see most is Dooku's Solar Sailor. I think that'd be a good addition. And then you could maybe do a droid fleet for Malevolence, and then you could do a Geo fleet plus new stuff for Trench's fleet. So, we'll see. I feel like the free-to-play is just stretched a bit at the moment. I mean, thankfully I've still got it open. This is what I'm working on. And Malgus is just taking so much time to build up. I haven't got a lot of stuff going on here right now. That's one thing. I need to get Nisa up. I want my Relic 7 Ewoks complete again. Jabba was on defense. I've been saying to myself, I'm going to have to start paying note to if my opponent's got the Afrocron, because saying that, based on my own experience anyway, the Afrocron should be still struggling because of Jabba's Cron, or Bush's Cron, I should say. But saying that, if someone's got Afro, you don't want to take chances, do you? Yeah, with Trench here, my thought process was more along the lines of, I've got the other units for the traditional Trench team at Rallick, so it makes sense just to build him, and then I can use them as a 5. Whether it's a good 5 or not is another thing, but I thought at least then I've got a team. Cool legend stuff for Separatists. Are you talking about like EU legends, or are you talking about like legendary units in game? Yeah, I can imagine that if they do something like that, it would be a bit rough for Afra. I mean, thankfully she always takes the first turn, but just supposing Jabba points at her, she could be dead. That's what I was thinking about. How many tickets have I got? The comic stuff. I don't know so much about the comics as far as Separatists, but I can imagine that they wouldn't need to delve too deep. I mean, when you think they had the Clone Wars series, you'd really hope that there was enough to at least start there, you know, and say, okay, we got stuff we can put in, you know, like, you think about how GOTB's kind of dead, and they can just recycle stuff from there if they want. Like, I need some serious scaling back. The Datacron's been rough. I mean, again, with my main account, I just gave in as soon as I saw that. I thought, I've got nothing that can beat it on offense, so what's the point? Afra struggles against Jabba in 3v3. If the target Afra ends quickly. Yeah. I mean, I got lucky today. My Afra managed to get down the Jabba alright, but there wasn't a Cron. I think if there was a Cron, I would have tried something else. And I'm not saying it would have worked. No worries, R3. I'm winding down at this point. Yeah, if anything, I would like to get some things done this evening before the madness tomorrow. I've got family coming down from Manchester, so yes, it's like red alert battle stations around here. You imagine C's liftable cream cracker. I'm curious what Bane's going to do, because you've got to imagine it's going to be something that C and Bane will work well together on their own, but equally, you want Bane to be good. They've said they want Bane to lift up useless Sith, so he's got to be good with others, if that makes sense. It's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? He's got to be good with the rule of 2, but also have a good lead. Really curious how they play it. As soon as the Drogon Cron goes away, it'll be a very different conversation. I'm curious how she will appear when that's gone. I mean, before the Cron, or just before she had any buffs with Crons, I felt like there was talk that she had some counters, but she was also better than expected on defense. So I'm hopeful that that's kind of how she returns to, you know, like, she'll still be good if you want to put her on defense, but it's not like you really have to, because it's like meta defining. To answer your question, Liam, I couldn't remember offhand, but I think I'm on 2 or 3. I know I haven't gone too far in, sadly. I'm on 3, so one more than I thought as far as the low end. I mean, I could get shipments, but I'm also just trying to hold fire for... Actually, say that, I don't need hold fire for Ben now. So I could get some of these, I guess. 3 days, 2 hours. Go on, we'll do it. I've got it in my mind I need to do something. Oh, okay. Liam, you've asked for a flex, but Sabine was asking for Malik's flex, so I want to do that one first. I did space on it. But yeah, let's just get that one up first. Here we go. I'm quite happy letting chat have a look at this one, to be honest, as far as how we're looking. R9. I mean, me personally, I like it. I don't really think you could get too much more health, but maybe I'm underestimating Malgus's potential pool. To my knowledge, he doesn't get as high as 200k, so 173 looks good to me. The speed looks alright. At least for what Malgus needs. Is it design type speed, Ray? That's what I'd be saying. Oh, I've got an ally cap. Can tidy that up. I know that it's something that I struggle with darts, by the way, as far as I might have good speeds at times, as far as, you know, there's maybe a character that is fast but not well geared, and they end up just losing the mods because I need to move them elsewhere. It's really rough when it happens. I'm trying to think if there's anyone on here I don't know or I don't keep tabs on. It's a shame, that one. Sam's still playing, but that was his first account, and he got locked out of it for no real reason. It was like one of those, you log out and you hadn't connected it to anything. I don't know who that is, so... That's an interesting name. Yeah, that can go. Yeah, I would remove some of them, but there's some names there that I've, you know, the people who I've talked to over the years, and I'm like, if they ever start playing again, I'd like to be able to just say, oh yeah, I saw that, you know. Yeah, I think maybe Zam's a fair point. I mean, I'd like Zam's Omicron to get some love again, because a bit like Qui-Gon, it's something that a lot of people have applied, and even early game, you're still going to get use out of it, but it does feel like she needs just a little buff again. Alright, we got Liam. Did you say what you wanted me to look at? I haven't been keeping up with these, apparently. Ah, you want me to look at Ray? No problem. Yeah, this is from several days ago, so I think we're all caught up now. Alright, how's this looking? 211k health. 12,000 damage. Yep. Might as well do the side by side. I mean, mine's R8, so a little bit of a gap. But you've got 7k health on me. You've got, what are we talking, 24 speed? Yeah, 24 speed on me, which isn't important, but it's there. And you've got 900 damage, give or take. So yeah, I think there's a little bit of the relic playing a part there, but I would also say your mods probably would edge it if it was R8. Like, if I was to do an R8 to 9 comparison here and do side by side, I bet you'd still be edging it. I say congrats. I mean, a bit like me on my free-to-play, you're chasing the ult, I guess, but I bet you're not going to have as many issues as I have. At least on the main, I'm saying that. I didn't have Zori there, whereas if you got Zori, I realised I'm saying that, and I don't know if you have got Zori. Maybe not, because I'm guessing you got the Ray Pat, didn't you? And if you're like me, you wouldn't have got it. It kind of is, yeah. Have you asked him why? I think that'd be my first thought, to ask why they're not actually using them. It's a solid strategy, to be honest, that. I mean, I think I've got health arrows on mine right now, but I'm kind of tempted to swap to an offense if I can find a nice one. Yeah, I think that's it, isn't it? If it's not trolling, then what the hell are they doing? Yeah. I mean, I look at it and I think, if they aren't really playing the game right, it feels a bit weird having them around. I mean, I'm not saying you have to kick someone. It depends on your guild's rules, obviously, but yeah, it's one of those where I don't get why they do it anyway. Surely the whole point of farming a GL is to unlock them. Question is, who are you actually trolling in the end? Alright, that's not really that useful, so we'll go for that, I think. That's okay. Yeah, I can imagine the Raver Shard may play a part as far as you're just not really thinking they're missing anything, and then suddenly it's like, oh, damn, what's going on here, you know. Yeah, we got Zori here. Didn't have it on my main account, but we do here, so it's made it a little bit easier. I don't like this, though, because Finn's going to get countered. Okay, just keep popping that there. RJT's not taking a turn yet. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, I did it with BB-8 on my main. It was alright. Not one I'd want to repeat. But go and say, Pen, you're always welcome round the pal. Go and say big thank you for all the bits and everything. Thank you very much. It feels a bit weird for the ult mission, I'm not going to lie, Liam. It's not like she's bad or anything with this, it's just... it's a little bit different. Saying that, though, I suppose with the gear on Zori for you, it might also play a part. Have I actually taken a turn with RJT? I don't feel like I have. I'm just genuinely doubting it here. I'm like, have I? Here we go. That was definitely a turn. I mean, granted, I don't need it to be like speedy, just slow, but or healthy and slow, but yeah, it just caught me out. And I'm like, she feels really like a snail right now. There we go. I certainly didn't take that many turns with her then, because I completely had forgot the turns I had taken. It's a good point, I never thought of doing that. Doi. But yeah, that's not bad, we're on 4 now, so it's a little bit of progress. I mean, I can't do much more now, but I'd like to think we could get her ult before 5v5. Because when you think we've got the whole next week, the off-season, I'd say that's long enough. And I am doing, let me just do numbers, I'm doing 450 NG a day on it, or 450 crystals a day on light side NG, so really I should be getting there. Alright. Seems like a good time to call it when the music ends. So, quick thank yous. And we'll get raid launched as well. Anyone want just give me an idea where to raid? I can see RSG's on. The only other ones are Dop22 Gaming and Dev Does Beast. No snapping, no snapping. Although, granted, I've got to do some snapping. I haven't played it in 20, well, not 24 hours, but 12 hours. All my dailies will be queuing up. Let's go to RSG. I think that's a safe call, shall we call it? Okay. So, let's just scroll down here. There we go. I think I've caught up. So, let's go through this because it feels like a lot's happened today. We had a sub from Estelle, so thank you very much, Estelle. That was very early on, but always appreciated. Then we had a follow from Nate the Sith, and this is where it gets a little bit massive. We had 10,000 bits from Pen, which then meant Twitch gave me 1,000, so thank you very much there, Pen, but also for the 1,000 bits after, and for causing the 100 bits from Twitch, so thank you very much there again, Pen. We had a resub from Art Trooper, which caused a hype train, so thank you very much for the hype train. I do enjoy those. Very rare they happen, but they're always appreciated. And then we had a resub from Don Zenzi, so thank you very much, Don Zenzi. It's certainly been eventful. Alright, let's get the raid launched. Here we go. Yeah, it kind of has had a weird vibe like that, Darts. Not going to disagree. Alright. Raid's launched. Are we all hopping on the train? Okay. We will suit up next time, yeah. I'm going to say I've got my ducky tie. If you haven't watched How I Met Your Mother, just Google ducky tie. Alright. So, yep, we'll set up. We're back on Thursday for the ducky tie stream, and then yeah, last stream before Christmas. So that'll be Friday. Alright, catch you then. Bye folks.